controversial figures in American politics. He became famous in the 1950s by charging that communists had infiltrated the American government. Conference hearings of his accusations were nationally televised in 1954. Name this man. Joseph McCarthy. All these words function as both nouns and verbs except support, advocate, fix, construct, or inscribe.
Inscribe?
Yes. Where is your uvula?
The back of the throat.
Yes. Edmund Dantes escaped from a dungeon by sewing himself in the burial sack that was meant for a dead prisoner. This weirdest...
Count of Monte Cristo?
Yes.
Reset.
When the going is tough in a brawl or battle, there is no better fighting partner than a man from down under. This remark, made by an American general during the Second World War, refers to soldiers from what country?
Australia.
Correct. A large supply of water stored for a community...
Reservoir?
Incorrect. A large supply of water stored for a community's use is called a reservoir. How do you spell reservoir?
Yes. I-V-O-I-R.
Incorrect. R-E-S-E-R-V-O-I-R. Tennis players vie for the Davis Cup. In Japan, what athletes compete for the Emperor's Cup 5 times a year?
Sumo wrestlers?
Correct. On August 9, 1974, he became the first president not elected to the office or to the vice presidency. Name him. Gerald Ford. Neil Armstrong was the first man to set foot on the moon. Who was the second?
Buzz Aldrin.
Which ocean lies on the west side of North America?
Pacific.
Yes. What is 2 cubed?
8.
Yes. How long is a decade?
10 years.
Yes. A gigantic, destructive ocean wave is called what?
Clear.
Let's skip that one.
We weren't clear.
Clear it again.
Oh. It's like, wait, we're cleared again.
According to a nursery rhyme that begins, there was a crooked man. How far did the man walk?
1 mile.
What type of a mile?
Crooked mile.
That's correct. Quote the line from Hamlet that comes just before the words, "Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune."
To be or not to be?
That is the question. There are 11 men on a football team, 9 on a Incorrect. There are 11 men on a football team, 9 on a baseball team. How many on a ice hockey team?
There are 5.
It is incorrect. 6. Figure out the total cost of 3.5 pounds of meat at $1.10 a pound and 20 oranges at 60 cents a dozen.
May you please repeat the question?
No. $4.85. Today, Olympic winners receive gold, silver, or bronze medals. What was presented to the winners of the original games in Greece?
A crown of olive leaves?
Yes. The act of stealing an idea from a literary source and presenting...
Plagiarism?
Correct. How do you spell plagiarism?
Plagiarism. P-L-A-G-U-R.
That is incorrect. Plagiarism.
Madison had a chance to answer that question.
They did. Sorry. What 3-letter word means the front of a ship?
Bow?
Yes. Steam was one method of powering cars around 1900. Internal combustion was another. What was the third method of power used then?
Coal?
That is incorrect.
Fossil fuels?
That is incorrect. Electric. Mary Chase wrote a play about a middle-aged bachelor who meets and befriends a 6-foot rabbit. Name the rabbit, and you've named...
Harvey.
Correct.
Reset.
What was the original name of New York City?
New Holland.
That is incorrect. What was the original name of New York City?
New Amsterdam?
Yes. If I mentioned Upper Volta, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, Guyana, and Togo, what would I be talking about?
Africa?
Yes. What products were manufactured by companies founded by James Ward Packard, Charles Nash, E.L. Cord, Ransom E. Olds, and David Dunbar Buick?
Cars.
Correct. What insect might eat your house?
Termites?
Correct. A sneaky person is said to be sly as a...
Fox.
Yes. The most frequently visited museum in the United States.
Smithsonian.
Yes. What does antiquity mean? Yeah, ancient times. Cleopatra was a Greek by birth, but she is usually associated.
Egypt.
Yes. The periodic table of elements is the common way of displaying all the chemical elements on paper. The table was developed in 1869 by a Russian scientist. Who was he?
Dmitri Mendeleev.
Correct. The same year that Robert F. Scott and 4 companions reached the South Pole, China became a republic and the Titanic went down.
1912.
Correct. An attack was led by John Brown on October 16, 1850.
Harper's Ferry.
Good.
And it's time.